Hello fire signs, and welcome to your speedy reads round for this month of November 2020. I hope that you're all doing so very well. You can use these readings for your sun, moon, and rising signs. In some months you might identify more with your moon or rising instead of your sun sign. So if you know your astrological chart, please do check those videos out for more clarity at this time. Also keep in mind that these are general readings, so naturally there'll be some messages that resonate more than others, and that's normal because I'm reading for a lot of you out here in the YouTube space. For a private reading, you can go over to tripletarot.com. I always have the link in the description box below for easier access. Otherwise, I am putting timestamps in the description box below this video, so you can feel free to jump ahead to the particular sign that you're looking for. Now, with all that said, let's begin with the sign of Aries. Hi Aries, how are you? I hope that you're doing so very well. I'm keeping in this theme of blessings because we can all use some good news at this time. 2020 has been very interesting, to say the least. So let's look at blessings and areas of opportunity for your sign this month of November 2020. Opportunity for Aries, for the blessings that are coming for Aries this month of November 2020. Okay, we have the Seven of Cups, we have the Chariot card, and the Two of Wands. Okay, so this is a wonderful time to plan and to forge ahead. So if maybe things felt a little bit stifling, we have Mars retrograding, Mars being your ruler. And if you didn't know, a tarot also combines astrology. That is why I mention it. I am also an astrologer, so of course I'm going to mention that. But so if things felt like there was a halt in progress maybe in some aspect of your life, especially when it came to decision making, because the Seven of Cups does provide options. So the wonderful thing when we have options is, hey, we can choose, but that's also the difficult side of it. Which one do I choose? Which is the option that's most ideal for me or is more beneficial to me? So we have Seven Cups here, and with the Chariot card is you taking the reins, control over your life or an aspect of your life, but not knowing which way to go. Go right or left, the white horse, the black horse, A or B. It's choices. So when you have to decide this month, choose with your intuition. And I want to make that note that intuition is not a feeling. I do see a lot of tarot readers mistaking that. And intuition is that internal voice that we all have, and we definitely all of us have intuition to varying degrees because some of us have worked on it that much more, but it is that little voice in your head that tells you yes or no. And when you think about a person, you get a sense. It's that internal gut feeling that is intuition. So it's not just going by emotional whims. It's deeper than that and more subtle than that. So if, say, you have a lot of things in your plate or a lot of options to be had, try to ground yourself, center yourself. If you can meditate, if you're an avid meditator, this will definitely come in handy. After meditating, try to check into that decision, and you will find your answer so much more easily. It's amazing. Meditation is a great tool for this. I also see this as being a time of planning and doing careful planning at that. So there's going to be a lot of momentum for your sign, and that's wonderful to see because you guys are amazing when it comes to manifesting and pushing things forward. So things are going to be feeling like they're moving in either direction that you want, or it's giving you the reins, the control. It's saying the chariot is literally a vehicle that says, okay, which way do you want to turn? Do you want to go right? Do you want to go left? Do you want to just forge ahead? Do you want to make a U-turn? Where is it that you want to go, Aries? And which choice is it that you're willing to make? Which choice is it that you're willing to let go of? And you can't choose wrong if you go with your gut, go with your intuition. It's not going to fail you. And if you make a plan, sometimes these two cards appear when it's okay to course correct. So throughout this month, you might say, okay, well, I'm going to go with option A. And maybe halfway through the month, you're like, let me try option B and see if I can course correct. Definitely you can. When I see these two cards together, they talk about plans that can definitely be shifted a little bit. So you have a little bit of leeway, of flexibility this month. Now I'm going to be pulling in an additional message for your sign when it comes to blessings and opportunity for this month of, I think it's this card, November. Okay, let's see. We have, instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good of all. This is great because, okay, so these two cards are very outcome driven. This is the plan that I want. This is the direction of my life. This is what I want to see manifest. I have all of these options, but sometimes when we're out there manifesting, we forget about what the best outcome would be for other people in question. So sometimes we're very self-focused, and that can be healthy if it draws into consideration other people's needs as well. So this is also saying, pray for an outcome, but pray for the highest good at the same time. So maybe you are very keen on getting an X result or manifesting this thing or that thing, but throughout this month, there could be a little bit of leg room or wiggle room for you to change and course correct, and maybe that's going to be a better outcome, not just for you, but say for you and your loved ones, for you and your children, you and your spouse, you and your friends. When you're going after your dreams, try to have a little bit of space, leave a little bit of space for human error, but also space for the universe to do its thing. If you're a believer in God, I don't judge anybody by their belief systems. God, the universe, Gaia, your angels, spirit guides, source, it's all this, it goes back to the same thing. It's this energy that's bigger than all of us. And I do see divine timing being at play here. So try your best not to forget that just because something isn't manifesting exactly the way that you want to, doesn't mean it can manifest in the end. And it might even be in surprising and much better ways than you even dreamed up to begin with the Seven of Cups energy that can sometimes denote a dreaming state, building castles in the sky kind of vibe, kind of energy. So definitely dream big, be practical, plan, course correct, all the things, but also leave a little room to be surprised this month. Your higher self, your guides, your angels, and God, the universe, source, is going to have a little bit of a surprise for you this month. All right, Aries, that is the end of my reading. If you'd like an additional message, follow me on IG. I'm under Triple Tarot. I do a 1-card pull every single month for all the zodiac signs. And with all that said, I'm wishing you lots of love, abundance, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Now I'm going to be moving on to the sign of Leo. Hi, Leo. How are you? I hope that you're doing so very well. I'm keeping in this theme of blessings for the month of November 2020. Let's look at blessings and opportunity for Leo this month of November 2020. Show me what is to come for Leo. The speedy reads round. Top 3 cards of the deck, please. Okay, we have the Seven of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and the Empress. Okay, well, sweet planet Venus is on your side here, so get ready to manifest, manifest, manifest. You have the green light to go forth and pursue your dreams, your goals, and your aspirations, and to fight for what you want. This is a fighting card, a fighting spirit, and knowing your place, knowing your worth is what is going to help you materialize these ambitions, these ideas, these plans that you might have with the Wand's energy, which talks about creation, creating things out of nothing. It's a very wizardly vibe. It really reminds me of Harry Potter, wands do. And the Empress, which is a representation of Venus. If you look at her this way, you see the representation, the sign, the sigil of Venus. And if you didn't know, tarot combines many different things, but the three most important for me are astrology, numerology, and symbolism. And we do have the goddess of love, which is how the planet Venus is known as in mythology, blessing you this month. So make sure, number one, that you believe in yourself. Number two, that you're fighting for your goals and fighting for yourself, fighting for your right to be heard, to be seen, because this is a very much a seen energy, and recognizing that you have the higher ground if and only if you believe in yourself. So self-belief is key and crucial. And the Queen of Wands is no pushover. She is no wallflower. If she likes something, she likes it. She says it, and it materializes because of her ability to trust in herself. And the Empress card here is saying, okay, well, because you did the work, because you believed in yourself, and you made space in your life and forced other people to make space for you, you're going to be rewarded. So this reward comes at the end of the month for the majority of you. I do see you having a little bit of a fighting spirit with some females in your life. There's going to be lively discussion, especially with this Empress card can denote your maternal figure, either your mom, literally, or it could be, say, your grandmother, your older sister, aunt. This just talks about the person that raised you. It could be also a male, especially if, say, your dad was the person that raised you. I do see a lot of feisty energy with these people. However, you are going to be feeling yourself. And what I love the most when I read tarot is when the signs, in this case, or if this was a private reading, my clients appear in their readings, because this denotes more control over the energies that are going to be at your disposal for the month that I read for. So you wanted control? You got control. Now I'm going to be pulling in an additional message for our sign. I say ours because I am a Leo rising. Let's see. Additional message for Leo for this month, November 2020. Additional message for Leo when it comes to blessings and opportunity for the month of November. It's this one. We have find a deeper meaning and personal growth amid the discomfort. So you're going to be rewarded, yes, but like I said, only if you fight it through. So there's going to be a battle of either will, personal will, but also dealing with other people's egos, not being afraid to maybe ruffle some feathers this month, because you are going to be coming in from a more profound perspective when I connect this beautiful, feminine, powerful energy. Doesn't matter if you're a male, we all have a feminine and a masculine side to our personality, a yin and a yang, if you will. And if you fight it out, if you duke it out, if you truly get in the ring, aren't afraid to get your hands dirty and truly go for and fight for what you believe is true and what you want to manifest, there comes personal growth and there comes a reward. But part of the reward is going to be in that process of discomfort, fighting is not really very fun, especially when you have to fight a hard, arduous battle. And perhaps you have been fighting for quite some time, but I do see this coming to an end. But don't give up. You're almost there. So keep believing, keep holding on, keep your head up high, keep holding strong, because this is the month where you can definitely see things turning around and manifesting. All right, Leo, that is the end of my reading for you. I hope that has been of help to you. If you'd like an additional message for your sign, feel free to go over on my IG where I do a single card pull every single month. I have already pulled for us. I do so halfway through the month for the month that I read for. It's summation of the energies that are going to be at your disposal for the month that I read for. So you can find it over there under Triple Tarot. And with all that said, I'm wishing you lots of love, light, and abundance, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Take care. Now I'm going to be moving on to the sign of Sagittarius. Hi, Sagittarius. How are you? I hope that you're doing so very well. I'm keeping in this theme of blessings because we can all use some good news at this time. Am I right? So let's look at blessings for Sagittarius this month of November 2020. Blessings and opportunity for Sagittarius for this month of November 2020 for this Speedy Reads round. Top 3 cards of the deck. Ooh, the Wheel, the 8 of Cups, and the 3 of Swords. Okay, so your good news, your blessings and opportunity is that something is going to be coming back. Something comes back from the past to be revisited and to be healed. It could be an opportunity that you thought, oh, I missed the boat. I thought I had it. I thought I had a shot, and then it didn't happen, and I was disappointed and had to walk away from it. But it's coming back again, and this time it's going to be up to you to say yay or nay. I want it, I don't want it anymore, and it's going to be your call this month. The Wheel in this case, because we're reading the positive side of every card, and every card, the most positive to the most negative, always has light and shade. And the light side of the Wheel is that it can be very fortuitous. The Wheel of Fortune, it is called when it is surrounded by positive cards. And in this case, it is something that it's maybe cyclical, but either finally the cycle ends once and for all, especially if you felt like you've been on a hamster wheel, because I'm looking at the wheel like this and I'm seeing this image of a hamster being stuck in the wheel. If you wanted to cut a situation, a relationship, especially because we're talking about cups, and cups can denote bonds, loving bonds. And when I say love, I don't just mean romantic love. Of course, it encompasses that, but it can also talk about the love that you have towards a family member or a friend or an acquaintance, a colleague. It's just a connection that felt cyclical and maybe disappointing at some point, and you're maybe stuck either waiting or you're tired of the drama or the theatrics of this 8, because 8s in tarot denote cycles. Why? Because the 8 is a figure that goes like this, but if you flip it around, it's the infinity symbol. Something that goes up and down is cyclical, and we have an up and down energy here, and you're cutting it. You're saying no more. I'm not going to be a victim of my circumstance. I'm not going to be doing this anymore. I want more. And if it is something from the past coming back, it's here to either stay or to be revisited, or for you to say, not into it anymore. So the choice is definitely going to be up to you. I'm going to be pulling in an additional message for your sign. Sagittarius. Blessings, opportunity. Show me what's to come for Sagittarius when it comes to blessings and opportunity this month of November. Additional message for Sagittarius. Let's see. We have my vibes speak louder than my words. So definitely trust how you feel, because I have cups here. I have 8 cups, but then I have this 3. And in the Rider-Waite, the traditional deck that most of us know, we see a heart that's being cut by 3 sharp swords. So if something doesn't feel right to you, if something is maybe amiss, if you are dealing with somebody that gives you beautiful words, or they say the right things, but their actions don't really are congruent with what it is that they say, now's the time to cut that. Cut that, because you're going to be recognizing that what you feel in your heart of hearts is more important than what it is that they say. So it's a great time to cut through vices, because this can also play out in the sense of like maybe you want to cut maybe not having the best schedule, having more of a routine, a new diet, new exercise plan. It's something that you're cutting. It could be cutting out maybe smoking. Maybe now's the time. Or maybe you've been consuming too much alcohol or spending too much time reading negative news. So it's just something that is cyclical, that goes up and down, makes you feel like you're going up and down, up and down, up and down. And you're going to be like, no, no more. I choose me. I choose radiating in a positive vibrational frequency and no more. So it's a great, wonderful time to purge, let go. And in purging, you will find more opportunity, a golden opportunity at that with this beautiful Wheel of Fortune. All right, Sagittarius, that is the end of my reading for you. If you'd like an additional message, feel free to follow me over on IG. I do a 1-card pull every single month for all the zodiac signs. It's essentially the summation of the energies that are at your disposal for the month that I read for. Typically, I do it at halfway through the month prior for the month that I'm reading for. So if you like these readings, I'm sure you'd like the work that I do over there. And with all that said, Sagittarius, I'm wishing you lots of love, light, health, and abundance. And hopefully I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.